Sagittarius, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Hope you are having a good day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Hello. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Sagittarius tarot reading. Sagittarius love tarot reading. Sagittarius love reading. And as is almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Sagittarius love messages. Sagittarius, this is a love leading work. This is really, I don't know what's going on today. This is a love reading. And this is your Sagittarius love reading. And we're looking at their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or a no contact situation, this message is meant to bring clarity, and just see what is going on. Let's take a look at the energies that very clearly want to get in here. And here we go. Wow. Somebody is waking up. Sagittarius. We have Judgment here. This is Archangel Gabriel, connected to the sacral chakra, I feel, and the third eye chakra, I see, the self-awareness. Somebody needing to make a decision, get clarity, wake up already. That's here. Does somebody have an apology to make as well? It's coming here with the Seven of Wands, Mars, and Leo energy. And that's kind of like a self-defensive energy, because 6 wands are coming in, and that's somebody wanting to get your attention. So obviously there's something going on here. If they've been quiet or pulling back, there's emotional distance, there has been silence, or there is a no contact situation. Somebody is waking up here. Clearly, pun intended, as I was looking at the crystal actually. I'm wondering, is that amethyst? It kind of looks like it could be rose quartz, but it's probably amethyst, isn't it? Are we at an energy here with you and this person of, again, breaking a silence or reconciliation or closure? What's going on? Let's dig in. This is a timeless reading. Always trust the timing, Sagittarius. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see, or what else we need to see for Sagittarius. Aho. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, wow. The Moon in the upright, Justice here. Oh my gosh. Wow, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Make a decision already, Sagittarius' person. Make a decision. What are they hiding here? Okay, I just want to go right into the Emperor, your reverse placement. It's Mars and Aries energy, so more fiery energy. It's in reverse. Divine masculine energy. It's a validation for me of the imbalance around this person in terms of, well, there's some emotional immaturity. Is that going on? There is some ego. There's like an overabundance of ego here. My throat chakra is acting kind of funky too. So this Emperor energy, they're waking up here. Are they bringing the truth? Is that what they're revealing? Justice. Look at the major arcana line here. Emperor in reverse, the Moon in the upright, in the partnership placement. Literally, what's hidden here? And Justice. So Libra energy, Venus, the planet of love, which is Libra's ruling planet. The truth coming here. Is somebody making something right? I kind of feel like it's a lot of those things. There is an apologetic energy in Judgment, but it's also somebody waking up and making a decision. And you can see that this is where it's been, that it hasn't been the case. Two of Swords in reverse. And it's where their energy is really strong here at the Tarot Closet. The Moon in Libra energy, and that's indecision. Somebody in their head. The truth is coming here. Decisions. Emotional immaturity is actually coming up again, but that does connect to the pride and ego, the ego as well, in the Emperor in reverse. That Ankh, divine feminine, divine masculine energy around the Emperor. in reverse, that's an imbalance. And it's interesting because, well, yeah, that's balancing it in justice. The divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So making it right, truth. Wow. Yeah, so this is really clear. There is definitely an emperor waking up here. And there's the emotional immaturity. I was really feeling that. Page of Cups in reverse. And that's connected to, I would say, like where things are now. If you are navigating silence, distance, a no contact situation, or no contact, no communication, and or in separation. I mean, the emotional, the energy of what they're hiding here also in the moon is just really clear. And that's contributed to, pun intended, why we are here. Yeah, more energy around that with the star in reverse. Because this person, Four of Wands in reverse, has not been either answering emails or communicating. It's an energy of like ignoring, Just so clear. The Four of Wands is here in reverse, connected with the Two of Swords in reverse. So I want to bring a really specific message in, okay? Four of Wands, energy, Venus and Aries, can be around marriage. Doesn't mean that it is. However, I will say it's here with the Two of Swords in reverse with indecision and somebody in their head. So that could be the case around the two of you. I also want to validate if there are any third parties and maybe even connected to marriage or karmic situations. That is also here. Now that's also pretty specific. So, I think you probably know what is for you. It's connecting right here with justice. The other thing is I'm wondering, with this energy that's coming in around the movement around this emperor waking up, judgment and justice, like truth and making something right, somebody getting out of fear, perhaps denial, making a decision. We can see the indecision here. That if it's connected to anything within that justice, within third party, that's validating. And that's also validating with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Mars and Capricorn. Because it really is so clear about not making a decision and communicating or communicating well with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. What I do like is the Three of Wands. Sun and Aries energy, and that's an expansive energy and a coming together energy. It's movement. And today we have, is that an eagle in there? At first I thought it was a mallard duck, but look what they're on. They're on paddles. So they're wands, but they look like paddles for water. The emotional energy and that energy around communication and movement. And the messenger here in our bird as well. Expansive and coming together. So that's really clear that there's some kind of preparation movement, I guess you could say, going on. Yeah, okay. Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Cups. So this is really clear that this is someone you are either navigating silence with. A distance. There is an emotional distance and immaturity around this person here. Or a no contact situation. And for some of you, perhaps no contact, no communication. But here's what's really interesting about the truth that's hidden here. It's also here in the Two of Cups. And there's a couple of things here. So I want to validate if there is something around a third party somebody wasn't telling you. Like perhaps they were in a legal contract. That is here. That's so specific. I also want to validate the energy around the feelings in the Two of Cups, the love. And the silence or separation, no contact that's going on here and what they're hiding, not responding to. It feels like the last communication perhaps that you had, or before you went silent, or if you're still kind of navigating it in and out, is, yeah, it's like things are left unsaid. They're hiding things. That's just really clear, actually. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you properly. So the Hierophant is also here, and that's really telling because it's right in the middle of the Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. And the Hierophant, Taurus energy, divine masculine energy, is around contracts, relationships, partnerships, marriage, slow-moving long-term energy. What I like about this reversal is it's like, because it's clear around the judgment energy of this person making a decision, you know, moving, waking up, some movement, that whatever is here, they're trying to work it out. So are there some cultural religious differences here that have sort of stopped things or paused things? Or there's been some conflict around it, like, or there's been some discord around it, you know, how you've been communicating and like maybe it not going very well. And that can definitely be connecting to things like cultural, religious differences, social status, what other people think, whether they're just in somebody's head or in their life. But it can also connect to things like, for example, if somebody wanted to move in and counterpart is like, you know, I would want to be married first. So whatever is going on with that, I like that it's in reverse, and I like that judgment energy coming in and justice, because it's a validation in the Three of Wands as well, like preparing that there is a decision being made. Like this, somebody is making a decision, making a choice. King of Swords is here. And it's about to come out, this truth. Wow. This decision, what's been hidden. The King of Swords is right here with the moon. Major arcana energy, of course. And the moon is connected to the tide. That's the emotions, the water energy. Ruling the tide, the feelings. Again, connected to the Two of Cups. So there's definitely some truth around feelings coming here. There's some truth around a situation, I feel like, that this person is in, some of which you may or may not know. Four of Cups is here. What's so interesting about this Four of Cups is, look, the Two of Cups are really prominent. So they're right here. But the other two, for a four, there's a reflection in the water. It's like the moon energy, it's the Two of Cups here, both. The reversal plus the moon, what's been hidden. So I want to validate something, the truth, that this is somebody who does love you. Why? I feel like they're hiding it, or they're running from decisions or truths around it is so specific, you know. Again, whether it's tied to the Hierophant, other people, life situations. You're not talking, though, or again, it's silent. That's really clear. Just even look at our Four of Cups today. There's two clams here. It's not focusing. Come on, camera. And you know that clam, that's like clammed up. Like, why are you clamming up? Like, open up, communicate. Here with our kind of emotionally immature energy around the Emperor, also pride, part of the reason. Whatever they've been hiding here, look, well, again, the cups here in that water energy, it's like an illusion energy, obviously, but it's also really clear that the truth is coming here about feelings, the truth is coming here about what's been going on, and there's a decision. There's no communication here. That's what I wanted to say, because your messages are coming in pretty fast. Somebody is like hiding it even from themselves. I want to ask why. I feel like you also know. Okay. So what I want to validate here as well is the communication is coming in. There is an apology as well. This is somebody who is kind of, yeah, there's like an awake in the night energy around this person. The Nine of Swords connected with the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in reverse. There's a really strong energy for me of like being in their head. And where did that go? Yeah, there it is. The Three of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. That's the apology also here. Look, the Emperor in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, holy moly. That is, well, yeah, that's an energy, again, of the emotional immaturity, some ego. So clearly there's an apology here, I feel like, around communication, not communicating well, and maybe why it's taking so long to communicate. And also if somebody's been ignoring you, because it kind of feels like that. Specific, but there you go. This Three of Swords energy is a validation that, yeah, something's going on in this Three of Swords around the two of you, whatever that means. But it could be that there is a third party. That's not for everyone, but it does keep coming up. But this is this is the apology here. Look, it's connected to the Emperor in reverse. The Four of Cups, this energy of communicating with you as well. And it's kind of like an out of nowhere energy, and it's connected right here to the King of Swords. Mercury, which is around communication. Something, well, in a lot of thought, like really strategizing around it. One of 4 kings actually under our Emperor, which is very telling. You know, the pride and the emotional immaturity around the Emperor in reverse. Like, they're going to have to make some moves here. It's almost like not getting their way, which the Emperor is used to doing. So I do want to validate if there are other people that you're connected to that you might be hearing stuff from. That could also be the case. Like they're kind of sending somebody, like you're going to hear something from somebody else, some kind of hidden truth here. And part of that is that this is somebody who loves you or still has feelings for you. Yeah, and obviously you're here. I feel this between you. And that Judgment energy is just so strongly connected to, again, this wake-up energy, even in the Nine of Swords and the Moon. And with Judgment, and as I say that, I'm coming here to the King of Swords, who is an owl today, as you can see. Who, by the way, they're Scorpios and they can hold back a lot of emotions. And the nocturnal energy, of course, and all the information, the wisdom, right in front of the moon. Look, and it's right on the Ace of Cups in reverse, and it's connected to the moon here. So what they've been hiding is coming out. The sword is transactional, it's clarity. In the relationship, it's communication. Yeah, literally the moon behind them. This owl is spilling the beans. And that's the thing, you might not be expecting it. So I want to validate if you can see each other. It might be the case that they're at that wedding or they're at that party or gathering. Maybe even like a concert, that sort of thing. Could be around like a cultural event as well. I do feel like there's some intensity to it. The possibility of some discord going on. But I also want to validate if you cannot see each other, the energy of the communication is still really strong, like getting out of, again, the no contact, revealing what is hidden here is so clear. So how do you normally communicate? SMS, text message, social media, email. This message is coming through very strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. However you normally communicate, you know, do you talk on the phone? That sort of thing. And look, the Chariot is here. It's right above Justice. Yeah, what's coming? The truth. What's being revealed? The truth. So clear. Moon in Cancer, by the way. Also the energy around our Four of Cups. So I just want to validate if you're not, it will take you by surprise. So whether you're seeing them somewhere or there's a message coming in. And not everybody is here in real time, but if you are, really extra validation around the Mercury retrograde, which is still going on. I know, I don't know about you, but I've been in it. Oh my gosh, it's just been really intense. It's been really intense here at the Tarot Closet. How about you? The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Wow. So I want to validate something. There's this person, the feelings that they have, and this sounds so weird, but like the tenderness around them, the emotional energy is actually more here than you realize too. It's the first thing I want to validate. The truth around that, again, the feelings. The other thing, if there has been something around legal and or money, it's like that's going to be coming up. That's coming up, you know? And it might be involving other people and other things that's affected you, so it might not be directly connected to both of you, and even for everybody, but it is coming through. The Hangman is here in reverse. Just so not surprising because this is an energy of timing for me. It's indecision. There are definitely some power struggles. That's really validated here. It's been a really strong period of uncertainty, I feel. Yeah, and that timing energy, you know, getting the perspective. Look, you can see there's a cocoon here. So when it comes out, first of all, it comes out, it's a butterfly. And butterflies, they wait until storms pass, winds die down. It's damaging to their wings. So there is an energy around, like whatever's been going on, there's timing around it, like a specific time frame that's gone on for you. Like maybe it's been too long. But like it's time to get out of there, you know. Enough time has passed now. And those maple leaves, obviously around change, perspective, but also they're connected to love. Yeah, and I want to validate another thing again. If there is something around a third party, there is an energy of perhaps waiting for somebody to decide between the third party. Now, that doesn't always mean it's a person. It's strong here that it could be. But it could also be around money, distance. And it's a very specific message. But it doesn't always come up for me, and it's pretty strong. The Queen of Pentacles here on the Two of Swords in reverse. Catty corner and connected to our overall energy, the Chariot. First of all, the Queen of Pentacles is like my protege to the Empress. We have the Emperor here. And there's a lot of Gaia energy and healing energy here. The Queen of Pentacles also, you could say, has the ability to make things work. Look at the bird. It's like, okay, I'm going to sit on this nest and I'm going to nurture this egg and I'm going to help it hatch and then grow. And I've built the nest already, and I'm going to protect this egg here, and I'm going to sit on it until it hatches, but this energy of new beginnings, fertility, like the family energy, nurturing energy, the healing energy, protecting it really is key here. And it's here with the Two of Swords in reverse. So yeah, there's the energy here that there's a lot that needs to come out, and they're still attached. There's a lot of things they've been hiding, but I do want to validate as well. Yeah, what else might be going on there? Should it be including protecting something like other things, like the decision if it includes third parties, people, place, or things, money, With that said, our little bird here is also protecting that egg, and it's here on the Two of Swords in the reverse because somebody is indecisive. They're in their head, but there are more feelings here than either they're revealing, which you might already know, or they're not revealing. It's like not letting you go energy, not letting this go energy. Eight of Wands. I mean, this is just super validating around the communication. Hearing from this person, maybe about this person from someone, possibly. The Eight of Wands energy, it's more fire, it's Sagittarius and Mercury. Again, the communication, and it's coming in really fast, which really lines up with the energy here today. Also, the Ace of Wands. King of Swords over here. Look, it's here with the Chariot, connected directly to justice. The truth is definitely coming here. What they have to say or what's coming in, what you're going to hear is going to change some things. So again, it's really clear that there is an apology here, and I think part of it is connected to this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's long-term energy. This reversal energy is a validation that there's something going on here. And I also want to validate if there is for you even, or for this person, if there's something going on in a third-party situation. Whatever has been hidden here is coming out. It is coming out. Like, here we go. Again, whether it's running into or hearing from somebody else or this person, but I really I feel strongly that it's around this person. This message is coming through strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. As you can see, I am bringing in Oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse, Sagittarius. You are watching the Tarot Closet reading. Just a reminder. Yeah, it is. It's around this person. Look, unexpected visitors is here. So not only is this coming to a 5, and that's around some of the stuff that's been going on, but it's also connecting to change. It's also connecting to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, communication. Right here with the 4 of Cups, this element of surprise. And that's the other thing I want to validate with the Chariot here, the 8 of Wands, and even our 4 of Wands in reverse, that if there is travel to show up for something like a wedding or a musical concert, art exhibit, party, whatever, it's here, like they're showing up. Obviously, it could be around a literal dwelling, showing up at somebody's house. There is a little bunny here, rabbit, Hase, as we say here in Austria. Fertility, new beginnings. Here they are. Look, they're peeking in. It's here with the King of Swords. It's so clear around the communication. Ride the wave. Whoa, yeah. It's going here with the 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely a very emotional communication coming in. I mean, it just, this truth being revealed, this person waking up, coming here, deciding also to come and be honest. If that's only what you're reading for, it's here. I don't think that's the case for everybody. But I also want to validate that energy around the apology and what's gone on, because there's also a pretty big apology and judgment. But somebody waking up and making a decision, being honest, coming in a very different way. And look at our Ride the Wave today. It's also a 5. The change around this communication. The 2 of you here represented as dolphins, which is a connection I really like. They're in the water. They're riding the waves literally, which is the emotional stuff that's going on. It's connected to this communication. Yeah, so somebody could definitely be hanging up or walking away. Sacred Pool. Oh my gosh. The moonlight energy is so validating. The truth is being revealed in here. Oh, that's just so clear. Yeah, wow. The Dragon's Lair and Metamorphosis. So what is one of the biggest things that was going on when your reading started? I wouldn't say it's the biggest thing, but what was coming through really strongly was in that, is that our Hangman energy? Yeah, in our Hangman energy, the cocoon. I talked about that energy of the butterfly and the metamorphosis and taking time, like too much time in the reverse, being in there, you know? So this is just really clear of getting out of there. And what I do like is it goes into the Death card, and that's where somebody's ready to make some big changes. Rebirth, transformation, beginnings, endings, again, restarts, whatever. So if it's involving third parties, then that's the decision you're waiting for. I mean, it's here. Hello. That's what the camera does. and I always watch it and think, oh, I have a couple minutes. And then I don't because I stop watching it. You didn't miss anything. What I wanted to say is that energy of the butterfly coming out of the cocoon and going into that death card energy where there's big changes being made. Yeah, and what have you been waiting on? What choice have you been waiting them to make? What decision? Because they're coming in here to talk about it. They're revealing, I feel like they're revealing, I guess you could say the answer, but the decision, you know, the truth. And also about the feelings. So the butterfly is out, and now we have the two of you, look, represented here as flamingos forming a heart. Metamorphosis, connected to sacred pool. This conversation changing literally everything. Conversation, messages, what? It's going to be so specific. And the dragon's lair, it's a 10, it's a new cycle. It's frozen here, which is really representative of where things have been, I feel. But it's also a new cycle, and you can see there's a little fire here already started, which will warm everything up and it will melt. And that's around the emotional energy. Again, if you're navigating silence, distance, emotional distance, it's the water energy around timing, the relationship, communication. You could say flowing, quite literally. Look, here with our dolphins. Wow. Okay, let's bring in some channeled love messages, Sagittarius. Love messages from your person. Love messages from their higher self. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet today. Bottom of the deck, I regret how I left things. Yeah, I mean, it's really connecting here with the Nine of Swords, too. It's like a sleepless energy. Obviously. They have a lot to say, too. This is more than normal. Did you notice I sent a message? Okay, well, that's not surprising at all. Destiny. Connected here with Sacred Pool. Fate and destiny. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Destiny's intertwined energy. Do you love me? Do you love me, Sagittarius? You have no idea you do this to me. I feel so guilty. I don't think that's the answer to that. So I feel so guilty went right here. It's like I couldn't get to the Three of Swords in reverse fast enough to apologize. Yeah, I made a wrong decision. That's what that is, and it's also connected to judgment. I messed up so bad. I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. Whoa. Validating. Every road leads back to you. Actually, it's very connected to destiny, but it wants to go here on the Chariot. It was my fault is here again, I think. No, that's the first time. I made a bad decision. I made a wrong decision. It's keeping me awake at night. So you are my other half. Okay. That's pretty specific message. And that's been coming through really clearly for me around the feelings that are hidden. I have so much regret. Do you miss me? Do you love me? Do you miss me? Sagittarius. This is your Sagittarius love message today. Sagittarius love tarot. Sagittarius love reading today. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet.